We are at the chapel of Jimmy Ray, and the chapel was in honor of Anado McLaughlin, Scottish. Jimmy Ray was his father, who was not kind, and he built this chapel as a way of releasing any anger and pain that he held for his mom. It is an extraordinary high vibrational site. And Lady is here with me, and this is her first visit. This is in San Miguel, Mexico, and I've spoken about the Chapel of Jimmy Ray often and showed Lady's pictures, and she said one of the reasons for coming to Mexico was to visit this place.
Yes, and I am so grateful to be here and feel exactly what is coming off this land. Part of it is very nurturing, and part of it is so arid and desert-like. It reminds me of the days I spent with the tribes. And we have some questions to do for our recording for today. And let's see which one Robin wants to bring up.
Lady, you teach about the now reality. How have your discoveries changed the idea of time?
Now reality is what vast is. You're in it all the time. It's an energy that surrounds you, is available to you. And in it is unlimited knowledge. So for there to be unlimited knowledge from the past, present to future, our information of time doesn't relate. Yeah. We are very specific in what time is. But with vast and with the energy that comes from it and the vibrations of it, there is no real time. There's only separation by breath.
Because time is man-made.
It is, right. But the universe was built in time. So for me, my understanding is that time is right next to you. It is not far away. We are part of that as if it just happened. So time is endless, and it's universal, of course, but it doesn't have a set moment like we speak of anymore. It's just available in every format and for as far as you want to reach.
Having said that, what is your concept now of past and future in time?
So they don't exist.
Past and future does not exist.
No.
There is only now.
Now. Therapy. Go back to your past and no. If you go back to your past, then you are choosing to live there and never move forward. When you have those experiences, they're not leaving you. How you decide to use them when they come up and how to release, that's what you do in the now. That's what you do with your breath. That's not something you have to go mentally back and sort. But that's not the common thing. You're not going to hear that. People don't want to do that. They want to go back and suffer it again.
Right. My understanding is that vast holds all that is and ever was. So doesn't it not hold the past, the future, and now?
Vast holds vibrations of everything that has been, everything that will be, and you rise to meet that vibration, and then you can work with it within yourself. But you don't have to seek it. It's there. But also, vast does not have any emotional component. We have that extraordinary gift for humans is emotional concept, emotional relation, emotional decisions, and we can choose whether we take them in a negative way or a positive way.
So if vast holds all that is, it holds the most evil, the most negative that ever was, but since it has no feeling about it, there's no judgment in it, in vast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you choosing to be joyful all the time means that you will stay in the high end.
In the high end, vast.
And you will not be struggling as much. Yes, will there be times where things are a struggle? Absolutely, there'll be times when there's things that are a struggle. That's just how it goes. But how quick you pop out of them, that is a choice.
Your work has roots in earth rhythms through your body of work, celebrating seasonal ceremonies of the year, offering very unique and perceptive nuances of the time. Has that grown from this? And if so, how?
That hasn't grown from this. I've grown from vast explanation of it.
So what are your new understandings?
My new understandings are old ones with a higher level. So I've always known them, and I've sought them out every season. And I even started groups of women 40 years ago who stayed with me for a very long time, and still today they are there. And they too are confused as I change and switch and turn it up. But the things that I would say the most for me is when it is spring, like now, it has always been the rushing time because we have the thaw in the northern hemisphere. In the southern hemisphere, it's opposite. There is no rushing then. It's summer. It's going down. It's going into autumn. But here where we live, which is in the northern hemisphere, that rushing has changed into a level of depth over lightness. I would just take it for what it was back then. Oh, the roots are getting nutrition, and we are too, and we're walking on the earth, and that we should embrace that and be respectful and thankful. Now, it's how do I use that to the highest good of me and me being humanity? And that understanding is the rushing also is vibratory. There are levels of it. Where you wish to be on it is a choice.
Yeah.
Every spring will be different than the spring before. That's the difference of my before and my now.
Let me ask you this. So walking barefoot on the soil, on the earth, in whatever vibrational field we're in, however high or low we're vibrating, does that affect the earth and what is going on in their vibratory system?
So the earth itself is magnetic and it is impressed and it will draw to it, you to it. It's not you from it. You will return to it in some form, ash or however you choose to have your physical body relieved here. But when you walk on it intentionally, consciously, in gratitude, the magnetic field joins with you in a very high rate. And not only do you get this great flood of joy and happiness, but you are symbiotic. Your step is like the earth saying, can you go there so I can explore? Can you go here so I can explore? And you are bringing it with you. It's an amazing moment of I am, we are. It is one of my highlights of this trip, is coming to the chapel of
Jimmy Ray.
Jimmy Ray. And we want to thank them for letting us use their beautiful house too.